Hey y'all, it's Grant here. I came on today to talk about the election. This is the most important election of our lifetimes. And there was a new poll that came out today showing Trump and Tom Cotton ahead in Arkansas. But I just want to let y'all know there's a big difference between people being asked who they're voting for and then them actually going to do it. You know what I mean? Are those people really going to go out there and vote? And then maybe they lied and said they were going to vote for this certain candidate, and then in reality they would actually vote for somebody else last minute, perhaps, or they would altogether. Polls, you can't listen to the polls. You got to ignore the polls, and you need to use your voice, and you use your right to go vote. Don't listen to the polls. Polls don't vote, people do. So y'all need to go out there. Your voice matters. You could be the difference maker. All these people I keep hearing say that, I'm going to set this one out. This is the most important election of our lifetime. There is so much at stake. We can't afford to have people sit out this election. Our democracy is at stake. Our human rights are at stake. There is so much at stake. Okay. So the other day, they had a map on TV of Arkansas, and they were showing what counties in Arkansas and what they typically vote, whether they're Democrat typically or Republican. And believe it or not, it was pretty half and half. And honestly, to me, it was surprising to see that the counties in northern Arkansas were red, and the ones in southern Arkansas were mostly blue. And that was surprising to me, considering the amount of Joe Biden signs and Democrat signs across places like Conway. Harrison especially was surprising to me. Fayetteville, Little Rock, Maumelle. There's so many signs for Joe Biden and other Democrats in those areas that, apparently according to the map would be typically red. Also, I wanted to come on here and say that Arkansas, I've heard, is one of the states that typically has one of the lowest voter turnouts in the United States. So the problem is not that we're, a red state technically, because those people that don't vote could be the ones that be the difference maker to turn our state blue. And you got to keep that in perspective here. Arkansas is rated number 42 in education in the nation. That's a lot of the problem with, why people vote the way they do, because they don't really know everything, and they're like, all this misinformation. And you know what? We need to vote for people we need to vote for leaders that want to stand up and fight for education in Arkansas and make us better than number 42 in the nation. That is not an achievement. That is sad. Sure is. We need to work and make sure that not just a few of the schools get funding. We need to increase funding across the state to make sure people are educated, because education is so important. It affects our daily lives and decisions that are made that affect everybody in the state. And people need to vote for people that want to make this positive change, so we have more funding for schools to get education up in Arkansas, because we need it. We really do. So, please exercise your right to vote. This is the most important election of our lifetime, and make your voice count. Your voice matters. You do matter. Or they wouldn't be trying to take your votes away. They wouldn't be trying to suppress the votes by limiting polling locations in places like Texas and other places, battleground states. Your voice does matter. And even if Arkansas doesn't turn blue, your vote still counts towards that presidential election. It does. You still matter. Even if it's not on the state level, you still count in that count. The count that says, blah, 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 for who and who. So please, please, please get out there, make a plan, and go vote. Thank y'all so much. Have a great day.